Oh yeah, OBS had an update. Everything's so different now. Hmm. Hmm. It's a bunch of shit you do still. This got me fucking muted on the Twitch stream last time. So I need the fruit bentos. I mean, I need the shampoo, hamburg steak, sushi, Chinese cake set, flounder, seaweed rice, grilled salmon. All these do have are just like 3, so depending on if they require more after that. That one requires 5. This is going to be a cooking stream or some shit. Have to make some more dust cloths. Bunch of these sewing shits as well. Yeah. Oh. I mean, huh? I mean, yeah. Why? What makes you feel so optimistic now? Yeah. Yes. Right. 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 Yep. Can't say I have. Mm-hmm. Right.
やったぜ。ゲットだ。
Right.
上出来だな。ゲットだ。レアものだ。
Oh.
上出来だな。
Huh. Well, shit. In ways that is kind of a bit of faith in the world again, I guess. What thing? Hey, Duel. Oh.
どれどれ。やったぜ。ゲットだ。
I would have full-fledged force faith in the future if the certain thing gets actually fucking banned, and at this rate it's going to, so once it fully does, I'm gonna have full true faith in the future. But anyway. It's not often I'm not right about things, so anyway, that is some actual genuine wins, not gonna lie. They are genuine wins. Pardon me. Pardon me again. Oh, did you see the whole thing about the... Did you see the whole bullshit thing about this new DLSS shit? How fucking bad is it? Oh my god. Right. No, it does not. And the funny thing is, from what I've heard from friends in another server, right, is firstly, some companies of the games that they used for this are not happy at all. So NVIDIA shot themselves in the foot there. And then apparently the whole showcase, apparently the whole showcase for DLSS 5 was done on two 5090s. That just, honestly, that just says to me how shit the 5090 actually is. Anyway. Yeah. It is generative AI! Stop fucking lying out of your asshole! Yeah, it's literally... Yeah, it's still generative AI regardless, so essentially you're just basically trying to skin generative and frame generation shit under a new fucking name. You're basically trying to enslopify by giving more realistic looking graphics. You're enslopifying already good graphics. We did not need DLSS 5. We never asked for this. You're just on something, NVIDIA. The CEO of NVIDIA is literally on something. I'm just saying, like, dude, we never asked for this. We don't care. I don't care. I never used DLSS. I'm pretty sure the 3060 can use DLSS, but I'm not fucking using it. I don't even think it can even use frame generation. Still, I would never use it anyway. Why? Because I would rather a graphics card that can do full fucking performance. And honestly, if AMD's GPUs are just as good, if not better than the 50 series, then I will fucking go with an AMG GPU. NVIDIA ain't fucking keeping me. That's for sure. But I'm like one person out of like loads. But still, that's besides the fucking point here. Let's be honest. Yeah, you just want. It's just a stable ship. Yeah. 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 Yeah, like my yeah. No. Yes. Yeah, but even then, it's like, it does... I don't care. Because at the end of the day... Realistically, but at the same time, it's like... I'm not bothered. Yeah? Yeah. All it is just, again, all refresh rate is it's just drawing the frames more times per second. That's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, so basically you would have, if you had it at 60 frames per second, you would have one frame, you would have your new drawn frame, then you would have a duplicate frame, new drawn frame, duplicate, new duplicate, as it goes along. That's if you're running 60 FPS. If you're capable of running 120, then you would have new frames every thing. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because it would essentially be a halfway in between. Yes. Yes, it would be one. It would be drawn, blank, drawn, dupe, 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 drawn, dupe, 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 drawn, dupe, 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 80, etc., etc. No, it is essentially, in a way, it is duplicating the frame. What's happening is it's basically just drawing a static picture 3 more times before it updates to the next frame. So it essentially is a duplicate frame. You look at a 30 FPS game. Yeah, if you had unlimited and it was on 60, then it would just draw it as like 60. It would only draw the 60 frames a second. Even though essentially you have more, but then obviously that's when visual tearing comes into place. It's one of those weird things. Hmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Right. So you can see basically more things of the mouse moving from one side to the other. Right. I understand that. Like I'm not thinking the whole thing that yes, higher refresh rate is better than lower refresh rate. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like I'd rather have the performance available rather than just like faking it and what? Oh yeah, you will get better response times, that's true. I just have to make this point so that before people try to be like I'm being all thing about like because I play 60 FPS and all that because of 60 Hz now. It's regardless of how fast or how many frames you have, whether you have better response times or not, yes, that's just how it is. However, if you don't have the hardware to be capable of it, your response times will be all that extra hertz and everything on the refresh rate is for nothing. You have to in a way, you have to have hardware that's powerful enough to deal with the response times that you would see on a higher hertz monitor. Also, the fact of like, it does on some games, it doesn't even matter if you have a higher refresh rate on your side because the internal game's tick rate and the internal clock essentially is a fixed rate. So you could have 250 or 300 frames or something like that, but the internal tick rate of the game is a fixed number. Unless you're playing Minecraft, of course, and you can actually increase the tick rate. Besides the point. With stuff like... Yeah, but you have to make sure that your hardware is capable of doing so. If you get what I mean. Because you can't just like try to be like, oh, things. You know what? Well, frame-based tick rate and actual in-game tick rate are two different things. But essentially, usually, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong on this, please correct me if I am, but I'm pretty sure that the tick rate in game usually is synced to the game's frame rate, unless the game is running at a higher frame rate, then it desyncs, or running at a lower frame rate, then it desyncs. If I'm correct, I probably ain't though. So Please correct me if I am wrong.
収穫が楽しみだ。
Because usually most games would be like a 30 or 60 internal tick rate. Or in the case of TF2, it's 60.6. Or was it 66.6?
調理開始だ。
Hmm.
よし。こうか。ここだ。
No. It doesn't.
ここだ。
But it's essentially the internal tick rate of the game is to do with the CPU.
こうか。ほっ。いい感じだ。
Again, the argument of you could have the most powerful GPU there is to date and a dogshit CPU and the game will still run like ass. But it's also the fact that, like, if the CPU can't run it,
敵だな。
that's also the thing. Like, yeah, sure, optimization has the part to play in it, but you could have the most optimized game with a dogshit CPU and you would still get a similar problem. Because most, like I said, most core stuff about games is ran off the CPU. No. But the point of... Yes. Yeah.
いい感
But
じ
you
だ。
see, like, you could...
「会心の出来だ。
Oh, I know that. I'm not saying... Yeah, I know
こ
that.
の料理見せてやるよ。ここだ。
Yeah. Chromebook even.
こうか。
It's, you know...
ここだ。ほっ。
Yeah.
こうか。
Yeah.
ほっ。
Yeah, I get that. But, like, I'm trying to say is, like, bottleneck is a thing. For starters, as we all know. But, like, you can't just, like, be like, it's down to, like, you have to run the best kind of shit to get it to work. It's like,
ここだ。
yeah, no.
こうか。うん。ここだ。よし。ほっ。ここだ。いい感じだ。
Like I said, like, most of the time when it comes to games, like, yes. Again, you could probably have the CPU, the minimum CPU the game requires, with the probably the best GPU that you could pair it with,
完璧だ。
and like you could probably get it so that the game runs at like maybe 120, 100, 240 or something plus frames, but your response times and everything will be restricted to the CPU anyway, so it's just like you're not really gaining performance there, you're just trying to mask the issue. Is that basically the long and short of it? Hmm? Like you could have the lowest
よし。
CPU, like the minimum spec CPU that the game requires, and it will still, and the best GPU ever, and it will still, and it's like, oh yeah, you could push it up to like 100 to 120 or something frames,
ここだ。
maybe even 240 if you're lucky, but it's just like you're just masking the issue. Yeah, but you see that it's still a thing. Yeah, it's just like,
まだまだ行くぜ。
yeah, Yes.
さすがだね。さすがはおじさん。さすがだね。さすがだね。
完璧だ。
Hmm.
おじさんすっげえ。すごい。
会心の出来だ。
Yeah. Always want a better CPU than GPU. Always.
男の料理見せてやるよ。
Yeah.
そうか。
It's meant to be. It's meant to basically to offload the graphics part of it to a dedicated thing.
ここだ。
Yeah, because it's normally
そうか。
built into like Windows, like because usually that's like built into the CPU or built into Windows or built into Linux or whatever you run. Usually is where that
さあ
the
次だ。
software graphics would come from for stuff like that.
そうか。よし。ほっ。完璧だな。
すごいね、おじさん。
Yeah. Well, the drivers is what. Yeah.
まだまだ行くぜ。はあ。はあ。
さすがだね。
I'm just.
いい感
It's
じだ。
like. But here's the thing that no one can deny, right? The 5090 ain't even that much better than the 4090,
朝飯前だぜ。
honestly. The only reason the 4090 is even only reason like the 5090 is any so-called remotely good is because the fact it has to piggyback off of fucking AI shit in software. It's not a natural performance raw card like the 40 series essentially was. At this point, the 40 series was the last actual generational leap in terms of performance. Because the 50 series is like 1 step forward, 3 steps back. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the video at this point, to be honest. They're just trying to chase something that people are already starting to hate, so it's just drop it already. Yeah.
開始だ。よし。
バッチリだよ。
At this point, it is.
さすがはおじさん。
Oh yeah, and it's only now people are actually starting to realise that it's creating more bad than good. Ah. So it's a case of like, you know, people are starting to con on and realise, and I'll give it.
やってやるさ。
I'll I'd argue medical fields, to be honest. Yeah, it can help you. It can help in a way. Yes, it's able to help you search because it can help you save tons of time. But like, I don't bloody use that at all. I never did. Don't see the point in it really.
いい感じだ。
Considering I've essentially ended up self-teaching myself to bloody do it myself, because half the time I try to ask for help or something, I just ended up doing it myself. So it's like you just learn to do it yourself.
バッチリだよ
So it's like, yeah, sure, it's a novelty. Like, it's a good thing to help. I'm not saying it isn't like a good thing to help with searching. It is, in a way. But
やってやるさ
I don't see... To me, I don't see the appeal, really. That makes sense.
すごい
I just really don't see the appeal.
いい感じだ
すごいね
So
おじさん
会心の出来だ
I can spell. So it's like... Yeah. At this point, it just feels like, yeah, I'm just barking up the wrong tree or something,
この
but
料理
realistically, like,
どうか
I've just been strongly against it, so... And I don't think I'll ever be for it, so it's just a case of... For me, you just end up fighting a losing battle.
よしここだほ
さすが
完璧だな
Oh, definitely. I'm not saying it isn't.
まだまだ行くぜ
Yeah.
こうかここだよ
バ
し
ッチリだよ
ほこうか
Hmm.
ほこうか
Yeah.
よしよし
すごいねおじさん
Yeah.
さあ次だ
So it's a 5¼ inch.
さすが
Makes sense.
いい感じだ
6 speakers. Jesus.
やってやるさ
Ah. Honestly, if I had to count the amount I had in my car, I have 4 main and 2 tweeters. There's 4 yes, essentially. Yeah. 4
完璧だな
I have 4 in the front, 2 in the back. Essentially, the front being 2 bass and then
いるねおじさん
the
出来上が
tweet
った
and the 2 tweeters. You know what I mean? Like it's the bass mid on the front and then then the 2 tweeters. That's what's on the front doors. And then the back in the boot, because that's where they decided to put them, is the 2 other bass mid speakers. Yep.
「調理開始だ」「よし」「ほっ
Jesus.
ここだ
Does it have a fucking subwoofer in it or something?
こうかよし
Right.
ここだほっ
Oh. Right. This week's episode sponsored by Bose, yeah? Check them out. Proper right good headphones.
まだ行くぜ
Indeed.
こうかここだこうかここだ
バッチリだよ。
こうこうかここだうわ
Hmm.
完璧だなさあ次だ
Wow.
さすがだね。
Yeah.
すごいねおじさん。
いい感じだ
すごいねおじさん。
やってやる
Ah. Quite a bit of speakers then.
すごい。
Hmm. I did want to put another 2 in mine. Put them in the parcel shelf. So I had 4 in the rear. And then I had obviously the 4, which is like 2 mid-bass and tweeters in front.
完璧だな
Yeah, I wasn't going to put a subwoofer in it. I've already got something that'll blind people on the front of it. Which is only tied to main beam, which you barely fucking use anyway, so... Besides, it's actually angled towards the passenger side, really. So... It's literally just like that, but like, you know, it's... Hmm. I already have a 12-volt outlet in the boot, so because I don't see the point in it, because I want some form of practicality with it. Even if I did, I would probably put quick connectors on it anyway. No. Fist is someone else. Yeah, it is, because it's literally, I took it out today. Fucking 50 mile an hour on the fucking corner. It took it! I'm not kidding, it took it.
男の料理
No.
見せてやるよ
There was no oversteer, no understeer at all.
うわここだ
Love that.
よし
バッチリだよ。
うわ
Oh, that was bad.
なかなか難しいな
Yeah, no, I went round the entire corner and it didn't even fucking move on to the other side of the road. It literally went straight round the corner, no problem. I'm not joking, man. When I say that.
よし
さすがだね。
ここだここだここだよしここだ
Right.
いい感じだ
最高だよおじさん。
まだまだ行くぜ
Alright. Oh, yeah. Considering mine's only two-wheel steer, and it is 2004, let's be honest. Oh yeah, it is quite small of a wheelbase if you look at it. But it like, you can spin that thing round corners and it just pulls itself round. So it does sit lower down. It does sit lower down than standard. But it is. But the funny thing is, right, is it sits lower than its Rover counterpart, but it sits standard for its own version. It's a fucking sporty hatchback. Literally. It's got like, you can go up, the thing is, the power that thing has, like you can go up some hills and it'll just take it in fourth or fifth and it'll just be like nothing. Just goes, it'll just sail up it. Sometimes, if you get it right, that is, you get the right acceleration, it'll just go into the hill and it'll just keep going.
すごいねおじさん。
うまそうじゃないか。
Hmm.
勝利開始だ。
Yeah.
ほこうか。
チリだよ。
ここだ。
Yeah, I bet. I bet he could.
こうか。
Like, I've never been essentially in one of those kinds of cars, but I know I have been. Well, I've driven a few different cars, to be honest.
こんなところか。
So, but like, I can honestly understand that, like how it just slides around the corners.
やってやるさ。
Yeah.
こうか。ここだ。
さすがだね。
ここだ。こうか。ここだ。こうか。完璧だな。
Yeah, it feels. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
次だ。
Just less roll and more, you know. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's. Yeah. Essentially doing. Yeah, which is also helping with the anti-roll bar stuff. Well, the anti-roll system, which is obviously part of the suspension system. The funny thing is on mine, right? The rear axle's a fucking solid one.
まだまだ行くぜ。
Oh, it's one solid rear axle.
さすが。
完璧だな。
すごいねおじ
Yeah,
さん。
they're connected by one bar.
すごいね。
Yeah,
出来上がりだ。
like I said, I took that thing round the fucking corner at 50 mile an hour. Fucking, just I could feel myself like being pushed to the side. But the funny thing is like I said, I went round that corner and it didn't even want to go over to the other side of the road. It literally stayed on my side of the road at 50 fucking miles an hour.
男の料理見せてやるよ。こうか。
Yeah, yeah, because it's, you know, innit?
ここだ。
さすが。
ここだ。こうか。ほっ。
さすがはおじさん。
よ
Yeah.
し。いい感じだ。さあ、
So obviously a lot. So in the sense, that's quite a few. Yeah, yeah. Which that would be around 180. Yeah. To think mine. Yeah. To think mine only has like 78 kilowatts. But that thing just like sticks itself to the corners. Oh yeah, first gear first gears on 6s tend to be.
完璧だな。
Yeah.
まだまだ行くぜ。
It could be both. Yeah.
すごいさすが
Yeah. Sounds about right.
さすが
The funny thing is like the like. Huh, nice.
いい感じだ。
さすがだね
Yeah. But automatics are only useful for like
やってやる。
those that have like. This has been like genuine. Like if people have like health problems or joint problems, then yeah, automatics are better for them. Unless you want to be yeah. Because if you break your left arm here, yeah. Oh wait.
完璧だな。
バッチリだよ
Which arm you broken? Oh, I fucking I know that joke as well. Like, fuck. Ain't no way. Yeah.
勝利開始だ。
Right.
よし。
Oh fuck.
ここだ。
すごい
Hmm.
こうか。
All right.
まだまだ。さあ次だ。
Yeah.
ここだ。
Because in
よし。ここだ。よし。ほ。よし。
すごいねおじさん
よし。そうか。 いい感じだ。
because a CVT is just essentially just two cones and a space and like the
やってやるさ。
space between the cones changes, and that's how you get your stepless stepless bloody increase. Yeah. Which you would expect from something like that. Yeah.
完璧だな。
You would expect somewhat of that, wouldn't you, really?
まだまだ行くぜ。
Yeah.
すごいねおじさんさすが
Yep.
いい感じだ。
すごいねおじさん
Yep. Ah.
うまそうじゃないか。
Yeah.
男の料理見せてやるよ。ほっ。こうか。
バッチリだよ
よし。ここだ。ほっ。ここだ。
Right.
うわ。
Right. Yeah, if you want to show a thing, like, I don't mind, because,
よしよし。
you know, as far as I'm concerned, CVTs are just your standard rev and go, because essentially that's what you do.
次だ。
They're like your hairdryer, they're like your typical hairdryer kind of gearboxes.
ほっ。
さすがだね
You know what I mean when I say hairdryer, right?
よし。
So, like, that's your typical, like, your mopeds and shit like that. That's what your typical That's what a typical CV is. It's the same as like it's the same on go-karts and it's the same on chainsaws, believe it or not. Except they use a thingy type clutch. They use a centrifugal clutch. Yeah, they use the centrifugal clutch, and that's what spins it as its thing. Centrifugal. Right. Huh. Oh yeah. 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 Mhm. Yeah, you spin it and it basically.
すごいね。
朝飯前だぜ。
Yeah. Yeah.
勝利開始だ。こうか。
Yeah.
ここだ。
すごいや。
ここだ。
さすがだね。
こうか。ほ。
Basically, well, it's a similar kind of mechanism where basically the inside spins freely, but then when it starts to get higher, when your engine starts to get higher speeds, it begins to expand, and obviously as it expands, it begins to how to do this at the same time. As it starts to expand, it starts to grip. Starts to slip on the outer ring, and then as it gets faster again, it starts to grip more fully on it, and then essentially it then becomes one-to-one drive. So it is a similar thing to how a CVT is, except the CVT is direct connected to the engine via a torque converter. And believe it or not, CVTs technically do have gears in them. Because essentially CVT does have like a forward gear in it and a reverse gear in it. So you can obviously go forward and reverse, but like, you know, with the funny thing with the CVT though, right, is that CVT you can technically go the same speed backwards as you can in forwards.
すごいねおじさん。
Yeah. Of course, they don't want you to go fucking 100 mile an hour in reverse, do they? And bloody bugger up the engine.
すごいねおじさん。
Yeah.
会心の出来だ。
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
見せてやるよ。よし。
The other thing, like with the older CVTs, is like,
こうか。
give me a minute. Yeah, like obviously the older CVTs were simply just like, you know, was direct. It was like a form of direct.
やってや
It
る
was like as you go one,
そうかよし
as you go more one way than the other.
そうか
Well,
よしそうかほっよし
it's more the. It's more. Well, the thing is with the
完璧だ
no centrifugal clutches is what I mean. Centrifugal clutches essentially like they're only good for one-way drive.
まだまだ
If that makes sense. Go-kart, essentially, yes. Chainsaw. Hairdryer. The moped hairdryer. Yeah, mopeds. No. No, it would be funny. It would be funny without having a one-way clutch.
いい感じだ さあ次だ
Oh, definitely.
さすがだねバッチリだよ
Oh yeah, streamers.
完璧だな
すごいねおじさん
すごいねおじさん
朝飯前だぞ
I don't know. It's just like nee. It's like hmm. Hmm. Okay. Pardon me. Yeah, it's like, you know, yeah, streamers, lawnmowers even. Actually, no, not lawnmowers, because lawnmowers do, well, maybe the ride-on lawnmowers, but the, no, the ride-on lawnmowers don't, because they do have a gearbox. Never mind. Lawnmowers don't, because the actual cutting blades is the flywheel! No, I did not say, no, I did not make that up. That is the actual fucking truth. That is genuine fucking truth. The lawnmower cutting blades are the flywheel of the lawnmower. That's why when you go over something, the engine bogs down. Yes, please. This fucking sound! Oh my god! The fucking sound on that one, man, I fucking can't with it! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit!
ここだそうかほっ
さすがだね
そうかほっ
Oh my god, that is a fucking funny fucking sound effect, man. Replace the nope, this is coke with that.
やっ
That is fucking hilarious.
おじさんすっげえ
Hey, Ichi.
まだまだ行くぜ。
Cool. I don't blame you. I really don't blame you.
完璧だな。
すごいねおじさん
さあ次だ。
What the fuck? Aw.
さすがのおじさんさすが
Hey,
いい感じだ。
what
すごい
the?
ねおじさんすごいねおじさん
会心の出来だ。
Oh damn. What the fuck? Balls.
男の量
Bollocks.
見せてやるよ。よし。
Eh.
ほっ。ここだ。
すごいねおじさん
どうか。ほっ。うわ。よし。よしよし。
さすがのおじさん
まだまだ行くぜ。
Ay, ay, ay.
ほっ。ほっ。
さすがだね。
ほっ。よし。どうか。
すごい
Oh.
こんなところか。
さすがだね。
さあ次だ。ほっ。ここだ。よし。ほっ。
さすがだね。
よし。どうか。よし。完璧だな。
最高だよおじさん。
まだまだ行くぜ。いい感じだ。
バッチリだよ。すごいねおじさん。
出来上がりだ。
さすがだね。
たくさん取れたな。たくさん食えよ。大作だ。よし。大作だ。大作だ。よし。大作だ。大作だ。おいしく育てよ。早く成長。栄養たっぷり。大作だ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷりだ。 豊作だ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっ豊作だ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷりだ。よし、豊作だ。畑を頼んだぜ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷりだ。豊作だ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷりだ。豊作だ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷりだ。豊作だ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷりだ。よし。豊作だ。よし。豊作だ。よし。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっ豊作だ。畑を頼んだぜ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっやられ豊作だ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷやられた。よし。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっ豊作だ。やられたか。畑を頼んだぜ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっよし。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっ豊作だ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷりだ。よし、やられたか。畑を頼んだぜ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷり。よし、豊作だ。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっ豊作だ。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。早く成長してくれ。栄養たっ早く成長してくれよ。早く成長して豊作だ。おい収穫が楽しみだ。早く成長豊作。よし。おい収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっぷりだ。栄養たっぷり豊作。よし。畑を頼んだぜ。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっぷり豊作。よし。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっぷりやられた豊作だ。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっぷりだ。豊作だ。やられたか。畑を頼んだぜ。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっやられたか。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっ豊作だ。 おいしい収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっぷり、栄養たっぷり。よしよし。畑を頼んだぜ。おいしい収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっぷりだ。よし、豊作だ。
It's kind of funny, honestly.
おいしい収穫が楽しみだ。早く成長してくれ。栄養たっぷりだ。豊作。よし。おいしく育てよ。おいしく育てよ。栄養たっぷりだ。よしよし。豊作だ。よし、豊作だ。収穫。おいしく育てよ。収穫が楽しみだ。よくやった。触れるのか。よくやった。
子供たちも喜びます。こちらになります。ありがとうございます。
お願いします。
子供たちも喜びます。
お願いします。
ありがとうございます。お願いします。子供たちも喜びます。
こちらです。ありがとうね。
こちらです。
助かるわ。
こちらになります。
ありがとうね。
こちらです。
助かるわ。
こちらになります。
ありがとうね。
お願いします。
助かるわ。
どうぞ。
ありがとうね。
こちらになります。
助かるわ。
こちらです。
ありがとうね。
お願いします。
助かるわ。
こちらです。
さすがパパだね。
こちらです。
おじさんすごい。
No longer needed.
お願いします。
やった
こちらです。
自慢の一品です。
お願いします。
自慢の一品です。
ー。こちらです。
自慢の一品です。
こちらになります。ヘルシーね。
こちらです。
日々の積み重ねだね。こちらです。
自慢の一品です。
お願いします。
ヘルシーね。どうぞ。
自慢の一品です。
こちらです。
お願いします。
お願いします。
自慢の一品です。こちらです。
よっしゃ
こちらになります。
自慢の一品です。
こちらになります。
ー。
難の一品です。
Watch the amount I'm gonna get from this. Let me. Done me again. Bit more comfy. So I'll just go and plant some more and grow them more. $1.4 mil.
こちらです。
And guess what? We're gonna go and buy 2 of them for Kitty. Wish I could sell all of these, but I can't. These are needed for some stuff at the moment, but the more I collect them, the better. None of these except for this are needed, so I can just... It's not needed for anything else, I can sell them. So I need every single one of them again. No one needs 3. I only have 2, that's why I didn't get it. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Hmm. I'll sort out that message. Like, what the fuck? So I just need every single one of them except for the Goya drink and fucking pumpkin soup. What the? I'm just questioning as to... I need the fuck?
ありがとな。 栄養たっぷりだ。やられた。豊作だ。畑を頼んだぜ。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっぷりだ。よし、豊作だ。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。栄養たっぷりだ。早く成長して。栄養たっぷりだ。豊作。よし。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。
Welcome back. Hmm.
勝利開始だ。
Don't worry about it.
こうか。ここだ。
バッチリだよ。
ほっ。よし。よし。
Yeah. If it's some I don't feel like I'm along, I just leave them anyway.
ここだ。こうか。
さすがだね。
ほっ。よし。
さすがはおじさん。
ここだ。ほっ。ここだ。
Yeah.
こうか。
Single as a Pringle, as they say.
いい感じだ。さあ次だ。
Hmm.
ここだ。こうか。よし。こうか。
Yeah.
よし。
There's some.
ここだ。こうか。
Once I'm done with this, there's something I need to
完璧だな。
fucking sort out doing.
やってやるさ。
Ooh, well, truly overshot that one.
バッチリだよ。
I need to figure out how the hell I would install the silly mod for Kiwami 2.
いい感じだ。
おじさんすっげえ。やるね。
Steam
おじさん。
うまそうじゃないか。
If it is under that, then I should be able to get it that way. If it's under that way, then I can do it that way. Yeah. If I have to, like, install a mod manager, then I'm gonna be a bit,
ありがとうね。
pissed. Hmm. Yeah, I appreciate it. Right, so I have to do every single one of these except for the drink and oh, it's on Nexus mods. I don't think I want to fucking deal with that shit. Okay, so I need every single one of them except for that one and that. Bloody hell. I really would, honestly, in ways I would love to play the games, some of the PC games with in like a overpowered Kiryu mod. for some stupid shit like that.
たくさん取れたな。
It'd be nice to like do a stupid over the top mod. If you get what I mean. Something where I'm just like overly overpowered. Right, I think what I'll do is I'll do it from worst to easiest. So we'll go this way and then work our way back. So we get to the end at the top here. It's a good thing I didn't sell that seaweed, I would have been screwed. It's a good thing I haven't sold all of my things. And I need to make 5 of each of these. Except for this can just get sold, I guess. So I need to make another, I need to make 5 of these. 5 of these. Another 5 of these, which I've only got things, so. And I need 5 of those as well, 5 of all these, so. We're gonna be here for a bit. Oh, yeah, there's something I was gonna do. Anyway, let me just sitting in this fucking menu for a bit because I was busy dealing with other shit outside of this. Going to go and fucking do this, I think. I think fucking not. I'm trying my best here, man. I had a somewhat good day, and I'm just trying to keep the vibe up. But I can't promise for sure that I will have a good rest of the stream. That's all I can say. Yeah, well, all I can say is I've been up I've been up well over some been well over 12 hours at this point. Ah, that was the wrong one. That'll do. I'm still gonna have to do this another one. Oh yeah, I saw you doing that shit as well. Yeah, because it was a struggle for me as well. It's a struggle for me when I did it. I'm not saying like, bang. Ah. Seems like it. I'm pretty sure if you're streaming it from the console, it's the encoder's on the console, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, the triple finishing kick is really fucking good. Oh, that's Akiyama's Tiger Drop. It's level 15 if I remember correctly. Yeah, Kiryu's is Kiryu Tiger Drop is the same. It's level 15 for Kiryu as well. Because I unlocked all the counters and everything for each one. And I know I did counter kick for Akiyama because I actually tried to do the funny thing like I'm doing in this game, like Tiger Drop finishing on a couple of them. So I could Yeah, I don't remember his name either, but to be honest, I couldn't give a shit. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name, nor could I give a shit.
開始だ。うわ。よし。こうか。よし。ほっ。よし。
さすがだね。
Ah, fuck.
うん。
That'll do.
こんなところか。
やる。
さあ次だ。ほっ。こうか。よし。ほっ。よし。
チリだよ。
ほっ。よし。
Ah,
いい感じだ。
最高だよおじさん。
やってやるさ。
he's a prick. I pressed. Oh my god.
完璧だな。
I like the idea that I do have this on though, this input display.
さあ次だ。
It makes it so much nicer to see what I'm actually doing. Well, people can follow along with what I'm doing.
いい感じだ。
Just as I get close to the perfect.
朝飯前だぜ。
Yes, I need everything bar those, and I need to make at least 5 of each of them.
男の料理見せてやるよ。ここだ。ほっ。
さすがだね。
うわ。
Fuck.
こうか。うわ。ここだ。よし。こうか。
すごいねおじさん。
よしよし。
さすが。
やってやるさ。ここだ。
バッチリだよ。
こうか。ほっ、ここだ。こうか。ほっ、よし。
The up and downs are so easy to do.
おじさんすっげえ。
さあ次だ。
I'm just questioning as to why Kiryu has so many camping stoves on the fucking table.
いい感じだ。まだまだ行くぜ。
さすがだね。さすがだね。さすがだね。すごい。
すごいねおじさん。さすが。
完璧だな。
Just as it ends, I get the perfect. There we go. Only have to do 2 of that.
会心の出来だ。
I should only have to do one of this if I manage to even... if I don't get it perfect. Even if I don't get this one perfect, I can still think. I pressed... oh, whatever. Good enough. If I don't need it for any... I don't need any of the excess stuff that I have for this. Any more requests, I can just sell them. Like, you know, once I'm done with Kiwami, like I said, once I'm done with Kiwami 3, we'll be doing a lot of stuff with Dark Ties. And then, I'll be going straight over to doing... and then I'll be going over to doing New Game Plus of Kiwami 2. Oh, no, I was going to finish Zero DC, wasn't it? Yeah. It was finished Zero DC, and then Kiwami 2 New Game Plus. Because obviously we all know the reasons why I'm doing the thing. It's just I'm just enjoying this series at this moment. That's kind of why I'm binging it a bit. So yeah, it's not that I can't keep myself away from it. It's just I just need a bit of something to do, and this one's just been dragging me in. That's what's been happening. It's just this series has just been dragging me into it. So I can't help it. It's just I'm just enjoying it. So. Well, I got the... well, yeah, while you see me happy, you might as well keep seeing me happy. Ah! I tried to associate with, like, thing. Not bad. It's just more looking at where the D-pad's showing because I can recognise the colours for each of the buttons. Honestly, I'm not being funny, I'm not a fan of these new bars on OBS. Yeah, I don't like... yeah, I do it as horizontal bars, not vertical bars. Probably because I like the look of the horizontals compared to verticals. People will say like, yeah, but horizontals, like verticals better, and it's like, yeah, to you maybe, to me, no, I'm that type of fucking asshole. I just literally will just do stupid. I will do stuff like that just to spite people.
いい感じだ。
But really, it's because I like the idea. I like the look of it because it actually gives me a decently sized screen on OBS. Gives me a decently sized screen to see the game on OBS. So at least then I can see if I can, and then I can move things around a lot easier than having to try and squish it on a tiny screen. I almost dropped the fucking thing in there. So yeah, that's all I have to say is like that's why I use horizontal bars instead of vertical bars in OBS.
最新の出来だ。
I don't have a big enough screen with the fact of how much I've zoomed windows in because of how far I sit away from the fucking thing to be able to do that. That's why sometimes when I've tried to read things that are far away, I'm trying to fucking squint at it. Some things are not designed to work with distance away like things for me.
調理開始だ。こうか。よし、
すごいねおじさん。
ここだ。よし。ほっ。
さすが。
I pressed that was me.
こうか。よし。
バッチリだよ。
ほっ。いい感じだ。さあ次だ。完璧だな。やってやるさ。
バッチリだよ。すごい。やる。すごいすごい。
さすが。
いい感じだ。
Just before I finished. Hell yeah.
まだまだ行くぜ。
すごいねおじさん。
Oh, vanished.
完璧だな。
最高だよおじさん。
Huh,
朝飯前だぜ。
weird.
男の料理見せてやるよ。ここだ。
さすがだね。
よし。ここだ。ほっ。
さすが。
よし。
Eh.
こんなところか。
やる。
さあ次だ。ほっ。よし。ここだ。よし。
さすが。
よし。ほっ。ここだ。いい感じだ。
バッチリだよ。
やってやるさ。 だな。
すっげえ。
まだまだ行くぜ。
すごい。さすがだね。
すごい。すごいねおじさん。すごい。
いい感じだ。
めっちゃうまそう。
会心の出来だ。勝利開始だ。ほっ、
バッチリだよ。
ここだ。
え
よし。ほっ、
さすがだね。
まだまだ。さあ次だ。こうか。ほっ、
さすがだね。
よし。ほっ、よし。ほっ、ここだ。完璧だな。
すごいねおじさん。
まだまだ行くぜ。はあ、はあ、いい感じだ。やってやるさ。
さすがだね。
さすがはおじさん。すごいや。
完璧だな。
おじさんすっげえ。すごいねおじさん。
うまそうじゃないか。
Now we're getting into the easier ones.
男の料理見せてやるよ。こうか。よし。
すごいねおじさん。
ここだ。よし。ここだ。よしよし。
さすがだね。
まだまだ行くぜ。よし。こうか。
バッチリだよ。
Oh shit, it's A.
よし。ここだ。
さすが。
ここだ。ほっ、
さすがだね。
こんなところか。
すごい。
さあ次だ。こうか。ここだ。
さすが。
こうか。いい感じだ。
さすがおじさん。
さすがだね。
出来上がりだ。勝利開始だ。ここだ。ほっ、よし。こうか。よし。
Let me.
こうか。
さすがだね。
ほっ。ほっ。
さすが。
こうか。
Yeah, because this if I remember correctly. Was...
まだまだ行くぜ。
Yeah.
ほっ。
Yeah.
こうか。よし。
Fuck.
ここだ。ほっ。こうか。
さすが。
こうか。
チリだよ。
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the actual order goes Akiyama, Saejima, Tanemura, and then Kiryu.
さあ次だ。ここだ。よし、ここだ。完璧だな。
さすがだね。
朝飯前だぜ。男の料理見せてやるよ。よし、ここだ。
さすがだね。
ほっ。こうか。
さすがだね。
うわ。こうか。
すごいねおじさん。
ほっ。
すごい。
いい感じだ。
すごいねおじさん。
まだまだ行くぜ。よし。こうか。
It goes slow spinning it around like that, but then goes stupid quick doing that.
やってやるさ。
チリだよ。
いい感じだ。
めっちゃうまそう。
会心の出来だ。調理開始だ。ほっ。よし。
さすがはおじさん。
ほっ。ここだ。ほっ。
さすが。
よし。ここだ。ほっ。
え、
こうか。完璧だな。
すごいねおじさん。
まだまだ行くぜ。
さすが。すごい。すごい。
いい感じだ。
最高。
てやるさ。
さすがだね。
Alright, Sace, no problem.
最高だよおじさん。
Yeah, see you, Sace.
おいしそう。
朝飯前だぜ。男の料理見せてやるよ。こうか。ほっ。
すごい。
よし。こうか。
バッチリだよ。
ここだ。こうか。ここだ。
さすがだね。
いい感じだ。
最高だよおじさん。
まだまだ行くぜ。
すごいや。さすがだね。すごい。
完璧だな。
おじさんすっげえ。
さあ次だ。
バッチリだよ。
Oh shit! I dropped it. First time I've actually dropped it on this one. The moment where I just zoned out temporarily and that happened. God damn it. Maybe I need a bit. Yeah.
会心の出来だ。
Need a minute to just hopefully not pass out, but hopefully not like I might keep going for I'm gonna keep going for a bit longer obviously, because like I'll do these things. Like I said, I've been up well over 12 hours at this point. Just be careful, it's not the current problems that are happening. Yeah, that would be way well and truly the least of your fucking problems. No, what I mean is like, oh fuck. I'm approaching being awake 15 hours at this point. I was awake at like 9 o'clock in the morning. And it's 11:48 now. So it's almost fucking midnight. By the time it's about midnight is when I've been awake about 15 hours. So like the tiredness is starting to hit. As you can tell. The tiredness is really starting to hit. That's why I would get I need to get a drink, but it's just like... I can't be arsed. You know what, I'll just grab one, because I think so I can drink something. I can drink something that will hopefully keep me at least more conscious and like zoning out like I did in that moment of the cooking mini game. I actually like zoned out and didn't realize I was holding A, and when it threw off, I snapped and it's like, oh shit, I dropped it. Yeah, that was me actually zoning out. Just so you know. If things like that happen, that's just me, like, in a sense, like a form of like micro sleeping, which is an actual term, by the way. I don't like it when I do that, and I don't like the thing, but you know, if I'm gonna stay up, I might just listen to like 1 or 2 a.m. Even given how fucking knackered I am. And sleep for fucking how many hours or some shit. We'll see. Just let me get a fucking drink, man. Sometimes a little walk around is all you need. So I'm just sitting up and just to give myself a bit of a break for now. Yeah, I know I shouldn't really drink this stuff at this time of night. Sometimes it's the only other fucking drink I will drink at this time of night. Yeah, I would happily drink milk. I would happily drink milk. But it's because of things that happened to me years ago that I just don't like drinking much milk anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'll drink it for when I get up and when I go to bed. I'll always have a drink when I wake up and I'll always have a drink when I go to bed. But I don't drink it much throughout the day. If at all. You can blame my fucking past for that. That and I can't be asked to go and fucking that and I can't be asked to go and get a load of milk to drink. Straight up can't be bothered. So I might as well just, you know. Well, it was either this or Iron Brew, so. And I already drank like 1 can of Iron Brew, so I'm just gonna drink this. Physical media. I'm surprised that's actually slightly picking up on the fucking mic. What the fuck? All it is just a pack of CDs. I got some DVDs as well, like blank ones, because you never know what I could need to change from analog to digital. Well, yeah, because DVDs are essentially a digital form where VHSs were. No, I'm not going to commit any fucking piracy things before anyone tries to think. No, this is more for like personal use of like if there's an old VHS that I need to digitize into a CD onto a DVD, then I would. I'll be able to use the files on a CD, then I would. Saves having to think. That's what I meant. I will outright say right now I will never commit any acts of any acts of piracy ever, because it's against the terms of service also, but I will never do such a thing because it is just wrong and it's highly illegal. I'm just saying that was there because it was given to me for other stuff and I have used it, or having to take a VHS recording, VHS private recording I should say, of private things that happened that then had to be put on a VHS, so it was something that I was on a VHS tape that I had to turn into a digital thing, so yeah, it was a private VHS tape. I will not say what it is, but it was something that was recorded by a family member, and they wanted it put onto a CD. That's it. That's all I can say. Because that's literally what it was anyway, so... Yeah. I don't even know what else I would even use DVDs for. If anything, I have no use for them at all, really. I have no use for DVDs at this moment. I got more use for CDs than I do of DVDs. As if the fucking CD radio worked in my fucking car. I spent the fucking night last night bloody making a CD out of, like, I got an old CD from like fucking donkeys ago, from like 2008, right? I got an old CD from like things. It's nearly 20-year-old at this point. It's like 18-year-old. Jesus Christ, it's a fucking adult in age. But like, it's got an old CD from like 2008, 2 sets of CDs actually from 2008. And essentially, what I did, instead of having to swap the CDs, I just basically made my own. Because it was something I bought. I'm just combining it. Well, it's something I was given years ago that was bought. I just combined it into one disc. Yeah, because back in the day, before all this shit of most of the internet, right? When we used to want to make when we wanted to make custom CDs for our cars, because cars had CD players. Wow, what would you know? CD players in a car, wow. Yeah, when I was growing up, there was actually a thing called cassette tapes, and cassette tapes were an actual fucking thing. Then it became CDs, and now it's like just mostly radio. But like, yeah, cars did have CDs, and I have a CD player in my car. But like, anyway, if we wanted a custom CD of like songs that songs we want, then yeah, we would. What we would do is we'd buy the CDs of the songs we want, and then we would take the select songs, put them onto a disc, and use for ourselves, and ourselves only. Which, you know, we're just taking something we bought and mangling it together. I would never do that. I would only do that for myself. I will never do it anywhere else. I will not do it, and if someone wanted a custom disc, I refuse to do it for anyone else but myself. Okay? It's with things that I own that I turned into my own stuff. Just before people think I'm saying, no, I'm doing things with things that I have, that I own, and just making it easier so that I can have the select songs that I want on the CD to listen in the car. For me. Because the funny thing is, I remember, like, years ago, how some cars would have the actual cassette radios. Like, there weren't any CD radios, so like, if you wanted like your own custom music that wasn't obviously radio, like, you would need to have a cassette tape. I don't know if there was ways of like making their own or whatever. I don't know if that was a thing. Probably was, and I don't know exactly how they did it, but point being, you had to put one of them in the radio. And then obviously then CDs came along. Some cars actually came installed with a CD in the interchangeable CD changer. Believe it or not. I wish I would, and I'm not joking. Like, it literally, some did come with them. So you could have like 6 CDs preloaded in like the boot or under the front passenger seat, or in the glove box even. Depends on where they wanted to put it for the where the manufacturer wanted to put it. Not all cars had it, by the way. But yeah, I remember some cars I've seen in my life that had that. And it's nice because then you can basically, if you're sick and tired of one CD, you could just press a button on the radio and it will load the second CD. And it's already like, you just put the CDs in and it loads it automatically. That was an actual thing in cars as well. Now, you'd be lucky if you even get a CD player, because everyone uses their fucking phones. Which, may I remind you, in the UK, if you get caught using your phone while driving, that's 6 points on your license and a £200 fine. Fixed. So if you get caught twice, you're banned. You're banned after the second offence, because essentially 12 points you're banned. 12 points on your license, you're banned. And for the record, if you're a provisional license, you have 6 points in your band, and in your in your probation period, the first 2 years after passing your test, if you get 6 points, you're banned, and you have to retake your test if you get the 6 points within the first 2 years. Did I mention also you have to retake the theory if you lose your license within the first 2 years of passing your test? I'm lucky that I didn't. I've had my driver's license since I was 16, but I started driving a car since I was 17, because in the UK you can drive cars at 17. And I've had my full license ever since I was 18. Now I'm 25. So this year will be literally 8 years of me holding my fucking full license. In August, that is. And yes, I am open about the fact it took me 4 attempts to actually pass my driver's test. I'm not hiding it. Some people brag with like, oh, I passed my test first time. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't make you a proper fuck. The thing is that most of the way I see it is like, if you pass your driver's test first time, you're an ass. You're more of a cocky driver, more likely to crash a car more than someone who's passed it like second or third or fourth or fifth time. Like myself, it took me 4 tries and I passed on my 4th. I think it makes you more of a better driver because you realise your mistakes after you fail the first time. Whereas if you pass first try, it's like you don't realise thing. Yes, they obviously make thing, but like I had like, I think the first one I failed because I went in the wrong fucking lane. That was on me. Second one, I had 3 major faults, which failed me. Third one, I had I think 1 major fail, and then when I finally passed my test, I think I had like 12 minor faults. Because it was like you can only have so many faults. If you have like so many accumulated faults, it's like you fail. But like if you have so many of like if you have so many faults in a certain area, it classes as a serious or dangerous, and then that's a fail. Again, it's been fucking years since I did my test, and it's probably changed a fuckload since then. If you want to know more about the UK driving test, please look it up on Google. I'm not here to spread information because some of the information I may have may be incorrect and outdated. Because this shit is constantly fucking changing, and the thing that pissed me off actually, is the fact that soon just after I was about to pass, well, it was just before I passed my test, or just after I passed my test, they changed the laws so that learners can go on motorways only in driving instructor cars, but learners can go on motorways. When I was a learner, I couldn't even go on a motorway. And I only ever got the chance to go on a motorway, to experience a motorway, was after I passed my test. Who would have guessed? No, I'm open about this because I've told friends and that about it. I don't care. Besides, I can always delete the streams anyway. But no, I'm open. I will tell anyone it took me like 4 attempts to pass my driving test. I don't care. Hey, but I will tell you one thing. I don't know if this is a thing in other places of the world, but I know it's a thing here in the UK. You are allowed, when I passed my test, I don't know if it has changed now, but as far as I know, you are allowed to go for your driving test in your own car. Like, you don't have to go into a driving instructor's car to pass your test. And the funny thing is, I passed in my own car. I actually took my driving test in my own car. And I passed in it on the 4th attempt, obviously. I was happy about that. But yeah, ever since then, I've, I'm not dumb. And other things, but yeah. I do drive with sensibility. I do drive sensibly, even though I said earlier that I went around the corner doing like 50 miles an hour. I do drive sensibly. I never go over. I don't like going over the speed limit. I don't like insanely harsh accelerations, even though the fucking car can't exactly harsh unless I leave it in the lower gears and put my foot down. Anyway, I don't drive like a nutter. I drive essentially like a mechanic would drive, but like I have at least somewhat care for the car because I don't rag it, but I'll rally it around corners. I'll rally it around back roads and everything. No shot. I would rally it at the speed limit around the thing. I don't go over the speed limit. I hate going over the speed limit. Everyone will go up to about 5 over the speed limit. Everyone does. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that will. We've all done it once at least, but I tend not to, unless I had to. That's a difference. But usually I will not. 99% of the time I will be avoiding the speed limit. Just for the sake of like the whole thing. I will be avoided by the speed limit. I hate speeding. As much as I like to go quick, I hate speeding. But yeah, I don't drive like a nutter. Don't drive like, oh, I'm a fucking young lad in a bloody car. It's like, dude, that thing's not even that engine's not even that big. I can't even fucking go all that fast. You see some of these bloody new drivers in bloody high power cars or like newer cars, and it's just like, yeah. You don't learn to appreciate a car until you realise. You don't really learn how to appreciate a car until you realise how it feels, how it drives on the road, and how it just functions as a actual vehicle, if that makes sense. Some people will just be like, oh, and that with their push like. Here's my honest opinion, like, learn to drive before you learn to pass your test. Because that's just my thing, like, because what it seems to be sometimes I've seen is like people will learn to pass their test and then they don't, and then they try to drive as if like they're like that as their driving style, when in reality what I think they should do, this is just my opinion, and this should happen around the whole world really, what they should do is they should make you have to drive for so long, like make you do everyday driving to learn to drive first, like learn to feel the car, learn to get used to the clutch, the gearing, listening for the engine. Of course this is mostly for Europeans because America is 98% automatics, but I digress. No, yes, there is a manuals in America. Before you think I'm taking the piss of Americans, occasionally I do, but I take a piss of the UK, I take the piss of Europeans, I take the piss of Australians, I take the piss of everyone, even myself. So no one's safe. But I'm not doing it as a harsh joke. I'm doing it as a light-hearted joke, and it's not meant to be serious. It's just meant to be a thing of like of the observation of like, haha, I find that funny. Just because I find it funny doesn't mean I'm trying to be laughing at you for the sake of like, I'm making a thing. I'm trying to make it funny, to have a light-hearted joke. It's not serious. But anyway, yes, learn to drive, like learn to feel the clutch, learn how the car handles, like do a bit more everyday types of driving before you start going to do stuff to learn to pass your test, if that makes sense. So you get the two mixed in so that you can actually mingle the two together to then make thing, and then obviously when you pass your test you'll be able to make your own driving style, because everyone's driving style is different. There is no there's no definitive driving style. That's a given. Anyway, I think I need to finish this, and I think I need to go to the toilet. Well, I guess that's enough of my yapping. I'll go to the toilet, And then I'll finish off making all the stuff for the thing for this, and then after that I'll maybe worry about the sewing shit. We'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this and go to the toilet. I'll be right back. I returned. I don't know. Anyway. How many of these? I have 2 already. Okay. So I only need to do this once.
開始だ。
Oh fuck.
よし。
すごいねおじさん。
そうか。
さすがだね。
そうか。
さすが。
完璧だな。
すごいねおじさん。
Yeah. At least this one's only 2 things, so this is just easy.
そうか。そうか。いい感じだ。
Yeah, I don't know if it... Yeah, 4's not... Again, 4's not short. At all. Hmm. Get my fucking glasses on, mate. I can't fucking see otherwise. Okay, this requires 3. I'm surprised how this one only requires 2. But this one's 3. These are all 2.
Oh, 男の料理見せてやるよ。こうか。ここだ。
チリだよ。
完璧だな。
すごいねおじさん。
さあ次だ。いい感じだ。まだまだ行くぜ。完璧だな。
すごいねおじさん。
会心の出来だ。調理開始だ。よし。
チリだ
ここ
よ。
だ。いい感じだ。
おじさんすっげえ。
さあ次だ。完璧だな。まだまだ行くぜ。
すごい。
だ。
バッチリだよ。おいしそう。
Win.
朝飯前だぜ。男の料理見せてやるよ。よし。こうか。こうか。
さすがだね。
ここだ。
Thank you.
よし。
I think it's just my allergies. Or like hay fever or some shit.
やってやるさ。
Yeah.
ここだ。
Yeah.
すごいね、おじさん。
ここだ。
Yeah.
こうか。うわ。
Wow, okay.
よし。こうか。よし。ここだ。
Hmm. I like the song because it makes me feel in a better mood. Because, yeah. One of those things that, like, over winter, it's like, like sad or whatever it's called, where, like, you just suffer more over winter with depression. I know I get my hay fever shit in spring and summer, but yeah, you're allergic to grass pollen by the looks of it. Believe me, I know how that feels. I had the windows open all day, driving in the car. Yeah, I'll be right. Yeah.
すごい。
会心の出来だ。
Yep, gonna make another one of these because, yeah.
調理開始だ。よし。こうか。
さすがだね。
ここだ。こうか。
バッチリだよ。
Yeah,
ここだ。こ
yeah.
うか。
Mm-hmm.
いい感じだ。
最高だよ、おじさん。
さあ次だ。
Why not?
こよし。
さすがだね。
ここだ。こうか。ここだ。ここだ。
Hmm.
むここだ。ここだ。
It should still be there. If you didn't delete any of the files, it should remain there.
おじさん。
やってやるさ。
Hmm. Hmm.
さすがだね。
いい感じだ。
おじさんすっげえ。めっちゃうまそう。
朝飯前だぜ。
This one might actually be quite quick.
男の料理見せてやるよ。こうか。こうか。こ 完璧だな。
すごいねおじさん。
さあ次だ。ここだ。
バッチリだよ。
Yeah,
いい感
because
じ
the
だ。
press, it's like the pressure in your head versus the outside.
美味しそう。
Pressure and difference.
会心の出来だ。調理開始だ。よし。ほっ。
Yeah, that would work.
ここだ。ほっ。こうか。ここだ。
さすがだね。
完璧だな。
さすがだね。
Hmm.
やってやるさ。よし。ここだ。ほっ。
Hmm.
いい感じだ。
バッチリだよ。
Yeah, I know, yeah. That shit.
美味しそう。
朝の前だぜ。
It is, but, you know, we can't plan these things.
見せてやるよ。はあ。
Yeah. Nice.
完璧だな。
Hmm.
さあ次だ。
Yeah.
すごい。
いい感じだ。
おじさんすっげえ。すごい。
会心の出来だ。
If it requires more, then fuck's sake. If not, then I can just sell the excess.
完璧だな。まだまだ行くぜ。
すごい。
いい感じだ。
めっちゃうまそう。
朝飯前だぜ。男の料理見せてやるよ。ここだ。
さすがはおじさん。
こうか。よし。
さすが。
こうか。ここだ。ここだ。ほっ。よし。 完璧だな。
Yes. Yeah.
バッチリだよ。
Yeah.
すごい。
Hmm.
いい感じだ。
最高だよおじさん。
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
会心の出来だ。
Yeah, that would be me as well.
ありがとな。
Yep.
元気に育てよ。よしよしよしよし。おいしく収穫が楽しみだ。どれどれ。くれるのか。よくやった。くれるのか。
こちらです。朝顔のみんな、ありがとう。
どうぞ。
ありがとうね。お願いします。助かるわ。
どうぞ。
ありがとうね。
どうぞ。
助かるわ。
どうぞ。
ありがとうね。
お願いします。
助かるわ。お願いします。ありがとうね。
どうぞ。
助かるわ。
こちらになります。
ありがとうね。
お願いします。
助かるわ。お願いします。ありがとうね。
どうぞ。
助かるわ。
こちらです。
ありがとうね。
Just these two I need to get. Yep. Yeah. I just need one more of the, so I just need to make 2 more of them. 3 more of them. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't know why some people... Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why people bloody do that shit, but... It's that one, it's these two I need to make. Maybe it's a romantic you're thinking of. If you're not into like romantic feelings or anything, then that's a romantic. Asexual's when you like not care for any like sexual stuff. Hmm.
こうか
Oh fuck, it's B.
よし
Yeah.
ここだこ
さすがはおじさん。
ここだ完璧だな
Hmm. I don't know why some people try to push people's boundaries, like, that's... Hmm.
さすがだね
Yeah, I would...
さすがだね
I would say, like, I would take that with a grain of salt, because the amount of people that would actually try to fake that they're, like, those people on Discord that will try to fake what they look like by just taking random images of like, some people off Google.
さすが。さすが。
Hmm.
バッチリだよ
Yeah, but like, like, what made them change now? Like, if anything, like, I used to be completely different from what I'm like now.
めっちゃうまそう。
会心の出来だ
So it's just like, you know,
会
I used to be completely different, but I'm not gonna become that person again.
さすが。
よし
Fuck.
ここだこうか
さすがはおじさん。
こうか
さすがだね
いい感じだやってやるさ
Yeah, sometimes I am, but like, you know, see, hmm,
バッチリだよ
I mean, he ain't wrong at all. He ain't wrong at all with that. Because, yeah, I would want to make my opinions, but then as soon as I do, I will get fucking cancelled instantly. Because of how fucking backward society is, or the double standard that society has. So, yeah, I'm not gonna engage in that crap, but anyway. Yeah,
さすが。
yeah, I'll explain it once I'm done with today's stream.
さすがだね
Yeah. Hmm,
いい感じだ
すごいねおじさん。
yeah. I've already been going for fucking 3 hours as it is,
ま
so...
だまだ行くぜ
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, get some fresh air in there. My eye.
完璧だな
That'll do. Right, that's those lentils done. Can't see. I've only got one eye open at the moment.
こちらです。助かるわ。こちらです。ありがとね。
Right, we're done with that. It's just all these bug ones now. And the cloth, and like those cloth shit. So I guess we're going around doing this for a bit then.
ゲットだ。やったぜ。
I have to go around downtown Rikyu just to do it. Well, just to finish this off anyway. So I'll do this for a little bit.
こいつは上物だ。ゲットだ。やったぜ。上出来だな。やったぜ。上出来だな。ゲットだ。よし。上出来だな。やったぜ。
Oh, fucking kitchen roll. Did enough because my fucking eye was really struggling to thing.
よし。ゲットだ。
Oh, I think she's gone.
どれどれ。上出来だな。
I have to go and get.
ゲットだ。
I'm
よ
gonna have
し。
to go and get
レアものだ。
some issues.
大物を取ったな。やったぜ。
I'm gonna do this with one eye. Depth perception doesn't exist.
やった
Oh, I
ぜ。
suck at it.
レアものだ。
Oh, 2 goldens. Neato.
上出来だな。やったぜ。上出来だな。
Guess I can actually collect some of these here.
ゲットだ。上出来だな。 どれどれ。やったぜ。ゲットだ。こいつは上物だ。やったぜ。大物を取ったな。こいつは上物だ。上出来だな。よし。ゲットだ。上出来だな。やったぜ。ゲットだ。ありがとな。よし。やったぜ。ゲットだ。大物を取ったな。上出来だな。レアものだ。 大物を取ったな。こいつは上物だ。ゲットだ。レア物だ。こいつは上物だ。上出来だな。たくさん取れたな。どれどれ。やったぜ。上出来だな。レア物だ。
こちらです。ありがとうございます。
お願いします。
子供たちも喜びます。
よし。やったぜ。ゲットだ。やったぜ。大物を取ったな。上出来だな。レア物だ。ゲットだ。上出来だな。やったぜ。ゲットだ。やったぜ。ゲ
Nice.
ットだ。上出来だな。やったぜ。
Little shit. What a little
こ
shit.
いつは上物だ。大物を取ったな。こいつは上物だ。
Hmm.
上出来だな。
Oop.
ゲットだ。
Yeah.
よし、豊作だ。
Yep.
おいし、収穫が楽しみだ。
Yep. Yeah.
こちらです。
子供たちも喜びます。
Extra I can get. I can grow all this stuff back, so it's fine. I might do the old stuff with the prize, like the thingy stuff off stream. I'll probably do it after this stream ends actually, so I got thing.
こちらです。
I'll end it off by by doing just one fight, and then that'll be it. Yeah, once I'm done with once I'm done fucking around with this sub side shit, I'll do the story in the next one. I've just been too, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that wasn't... Yeah. No. Absolutely nothing. Can replace the old ones, Pammy. There we go. Have a total, we have got plenty. 4 mil. Time to go and I will go and buy that crap. I'll tell you what.
時間食っちまった。
こんにちは。はーい。
力の差を見せ退屈しのぎ。
しばらく寝てろ。
楽しませてもらうぜ。暴れてやるよ。
どうしたおい。たく時間食っちまった。
覚悟はいいで力の差を見せつけてあげます。
しばらく寝てろ。
すぐ倒れんじゃねえぞ。
手間取らせやがって。
いらっしゃいませ。
ごちそうさん。
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。
ごちそうさん。
ありがとうご。
その目つぶっ殺すぞおら。
たく時間食っちまった。
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
どれどれ。登録頼む。バッチリだぜ。これだな。よし、取れたぜ。はいさい。
楽しませて暴れてやる。楽しませてくれよ。
しばらく寝てろ。
いらっしゃいませ。
ごちそうさん。
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Because it'll... Oh, clear that out. That one's ended, and of course that one's also ended. We'll do that. I clicked that, thank you. Right. Oh yeah, I do enjoy speedrunning. Oh, that game. Right. Yeah, you could if you want. I might not say nothing when I raid, like, but, you know. Yeah. Fucking hell. Ah, right. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Kind of a funny idea, isn't it? Yeah. Guess I'll raid them then. Yeah. Hmm. Like speedrun conventions and shit. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. So, yeah. Uh, yeah. Friday, modded Funny Factory maybe, unless 1.2 comes out, then Funny Factory modded might have to be postponed for a bit until I can get the mods running again. So it might be postponed for a month or so once 1.2 comes out. But yeah, anyway, I'll be back on for that because it needs to do some more of that. Don't know what I'm doing. I might just actually focus on the story now that I've just done enough of this crap. Yeah. 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 So that'll be it. Yeah, I don't do proper outros for these streams, so yeah. See ya.